In this video, we're going to be looking at how to simulate the look of a vibrating speaker diaphragm by using motion effects inside Houdini. Let's double-click to go inside, and let's select the interfaces here. Just click on the lasso tool and shift-click and drag to select the faces inside. We'll go to the Deform tab and click on Lattice. You can see that our face selection has changed to points. Just hit the Enter key. And there's our lattice. Zoom in and hit the W key. We'll just optimize the lattice division to what we need for this shape. And go back to Shaded View. In the Lattice Box Transform node, if we change the values in the Translate X field, we can mimic the look of the speaker diaphragm vibrating. Just pull this out so we can see the menu. And we'll put down a motion effects wave. Here we get this pop-up window, which gives us visual feedback of the motion effects wave, as well as parameters to tweak the look of it. Just turn on real-time playback, and we'll play it back. So you can see the speaker is moving according to the sine waveform. We can also change the waveform type, and tweak the period, lower the amplitude, and make the waveform taper off. Okay, let's stop the playback and put there another motion effects waveform that will give it a more random look. This time, let's put there a motion effects noise. We can close this window and double-click on the motion effects node. Here are the nodes that motion effects made for us. Just pin this down first and split the screen so we can see the motion effects tab too. So here's the motion effects wave that we made first, and this one is the motion effects noise. The Noise Add node just combines them together. So even though we have both the wave and noise nodes selected, we're only seeing the combined waveform of both because our display flag is on the Noise Add node. That said, we can set the display flag to multiple nodes here. Hold down Shift and left mouse button click. And now we can see them too. The colors are kind of similar, so let's pick some other ones to differentiate between the three. So in the Noise Add node, we can specify how we want the waveforms and chops to be combined. Chops, by the way, are the lines we see here. Let's play it back under the Add operation, and if we change it to average, the waveform shape updates accordingly. Okay, it's a little tricky with three waveforms there, so let's just put visibility back to the Noise Add node. And let's say that we want to have an actual audio file to drive the motion of the lattice. We can do that too. Let's delete these guys and put down a file node. And if you're wondering, this node that we kept here is the one that will connect to the Translate X parameter, so we'll leave it be. Put there an audio file. I found this one off the internet, but feel free to use your own track. Now we'll add back a math node, which was what that Noise Add node was earlier. Let's wire them up. Put the visibility flag on it, and click on the Audio Panel button. Go to the Scrub tab, and you notice that our chop field is empty. We'll need to put down an audio flag so that Houdini will know to pull our audio file in. And there it is. So now we need to adjust the timeline to fit the length of the audio. Just zoom in and click towards the end of the waveform, and there's our magic number. Let's just put down 512 so we don't get a pause when it loops. And we need to use Maintain Real-Time Playback, possibly skipping frames option. Otherwise, our audio will play back choppy. And play it back. So we only got the left channel of the audio. We need to use the Add operation and combine chops to get both channels. Let's go out of Motion Effects and just put there a subdivision node on the speaker geo. Just put it up one more level, and move the display flag down to it. Hit spacebar B to maximize the scene view, and play it back. But nothing's happening. Hit spacebar B to get back our panels, and let's have a look. Double-click on the Motion Effects node, and there's our problem. We don't have the export flag assigned, so no data is going out to drive our lattice. Let's give it a try now. and that's motion effects inside Houdini.